Hey everybody, L.M.P here, and I'm back today with another message. But first of all, I just want to thank everybody who was sharing my first message, Think Before You Speak. I've seen that on Facebook, I've seen it circulating on email and YouTube, so I just want to thank everybody for pushing that for me and helping me spread the gospel of Christ. But today I have a new message for you, and the title of this message is Restore Me. And you know, right before I was making this video, I was thinking about all of the times where I just needed God to restore me. Whether I needed Him to restore my heart from a bad relationship, or I needed Him to restore my finances because I was broke, or I needed Him to restore my faith because I just really I wasn't believing. You know, there are times in our, don't judge me, there are times in our lives where we go through where we need God to restore us. And so I have this illustration that He gave me, and I want to share it with you about how God can restore you, or how He is already restoring you. So this rope here, this rope represents your life. Everything that you go through, everything that you've gone through, everything that you're going to go through, this rope represents that. And when you're going through life, there are going to be some situations in your life where things are going to hurt, and you're going to need restoration. Things are going to be painful. Things are going to, I don't really know any other way. There's no way to sugarcoat it. I mean, you're going to go through some stuff where you're going to have some deep wounds and you're going to need to be restored. And so right here, I want you to pay very close attention to this loop, because this loop right here represents a time in your life. And what I do here is I cut this loop. And by cutting this loop, I am now representing a time in your life where you needed restoration. And now stay with me. Now what I've done here is I've caused a cut in your life. Well, what does that mean? Well, you know, remember when that boyfriend broke your heart and you felt like somebody just stabbed you? That's a cut. Remember when you got laid off of your job and you didn't know what you were going to do? That's a cut. Remember when God didn't come through the way that you felt like He should have come through? That's a cut. These are situations where we feel something much deeper than we can even explain, to the point where we need to be restored. We've talked to our mom, we've talked to our dad, we've talked to everybody, but we need some type of restoration. We need God to come and restore us in whatever way that it is. And so here I'm showing your life felt like it was just split in two pieces. And you don't know what you're going to do. But the first thing you have to do is acknowledge that you're hurting. And once you acknowledge that you're hurting, you have to understand that there's only one person who can fix that. And once you understand that, you'll begin to see these pieces intertwine. You'll begin to start seeing things happen in your life where you start to say to yourself, I think I might be feeling a little better. And when that begins to happen, you'll notice here now you have two pieces tied in the knot. And what you're doing is you're saying, I am now ready to begin the process of being restored. Right here, that place where you lost your job, you're now saying, God, I would like to be restored in that place. And we notice here you're going through the process. Well, I want you to know, whoever you are, that you may be struggling with trying to understand why you're still hurting. God is in the process of restoring. And I want you to know that you will soon be on your way to where you were before, and that is whole. I hope that helped you today. I hope it encouraged you today. And you know, just remember, God is in the restoring business. Whenever you feel that hurt, that cut, that wound, whatever your cut might be, always remember who to go to for that restoration, because He's with you every step of the way. I'm L.M.P, and thank you for joining me with this message.